Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my IWN Wrestling News and Gaming YouTube channel. I'm IWN's very own Brennan, back here live with another AEW Dark Elevation watch along. Of course, if you're new to the channel, man, and want to see more wrestling and gaming content, hit the subscribe button. Turn on that bell for all notifications so you won't miss every single SmackDown, NXT, NXT UK, and AEW Dynamite review that goes live each and every week on the channel. So you also won't miss some videos of me explaining my thoughts on NXT, SmackDown, NXT UK, and AEW Dynamite. And so you also won't miss when I go live, bringing you more Xenoverse content, Xenoverse 2, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and World of Tanks content here on the IWN Wrestling News and Gaming YouTube channel. So make sure you have on those notifications so you'll be notified on when I go live with whatever. And also, you can follow me on Twitter at Angry Wrestling for the latest WWE and AEW news. I'll be checking out the news this week. I'm probably going to do a few Ingram Wrestling news videos this week, giving you some WWE and AEW news that you all might need to hear. News that's probably important. I'm probably going to do a video on my thoughts on Monday Night Raw. I'm not really going to do any more Monday Night Raw reviews. I guess I'll just, I think from now on, I'm just going to start giving people my thoughts on Monday Night Raw in a video instead. I cannot watch Monday Night Raw. The shows are terrible every week, man. 3 hours of garbage, man. That's enough for somebody to just pick up the remote and change the channel right there. That's enough right there. That's enough for somebody to just fall asleep during a 3-hour non-existing garbage television episode of Monday Night Raw. Now, right now, we are waiting on AEW Dark Elevation to come on. It says the premiere will begin shortly. How's everybody in the live chat doing, man? Let's spice the live chat up a little bit, man. Let's bring some more people in here so we can get this thing rolling. So we can get these conversations rolling in the live chat. Which match do you guys think is going to deliver tonight?
You should come to
There we go, folks.
With the help of our career services.
They're getting ready to pull the countdown on the screen.
You'll make here. Kitabo will set you up with a successful life for after graduation.
I'd rather watch AEW Dark Elevation than a 3-hour waste of Monday Night Raw. A 3-hour waste of Monday Night garbage. That's what I call Monday Night Raw. Would you guys rather watch AEW Dark Elevation than Raw, or would you rather watch Monday Night Raw than AEW Dark Elevation? Which is? I would rather watch AEW Dark Elevation than a 3-hour waste of Monday Night garbage that they give us on Raw. Folks, unfortunately, nothing's not going to get better. Nothing's going to get better until Vince is removed and Bruce is fired from all of WWE. So, hey, I mean, it's not the wrestling fans' fault that the shows have been terrible every week. It's got a lot to do with Vince, Bruce, creative and management, and WWE. It ain't got nothing to do with the talent or the commentary. It's got a lot to do with those people I just specifically named. Countdown, 45, 44, 43. Who's watching AEW Dark Elevation tonight? Anybody? I pushed the wrong button. I don't see nobody here. I'm live and I don't see nobody here. I don't see nobody in the chat at all. No one. It's like every time I literally go live, nobody is here. I don't understand that. Don't tell me my subscribers are nothing but bots. Don't tell me that. I don't want no bots subscribing to my YouTube channel now. I want real subscribers. Shit. Here we go. Hey, it's skipping a little bit. It's on. I'm getting ready to share the stream again. Because people are still not paying attention. People have yet to click on this stream. They have yet to click on my link on Twitter. All my Twitter followers. They have yet to click on the link, man. I don't understand why. I don't get it.
Welcome everyone.
Guys, I hope you enjoy your time here with me in the live chat, man. I really need some people in here, man. Or I'm gonna be lonely as fuck and mad as hell. Seriously.
How you doing, Paul?
I can really use some people in here,
I'm
man.
excited tonight to see this young AEW talent go out there and show us what they're made of.
I know I'm not the best person. I'm not the best streamer, but come on, man. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me lonely like this, man.
Making his way to the ring from Freehold, New Jersey, weighing 234 pounds, QT Marshall.
There's Judas.
Yeah,
pretty powerful squad he's got rolling.
oh yeah, man. Sometimes you just don't know what to say. Try not to make it personal. And I'm not, because it's not about me, but the fact is that this guy is the biggest backstabber, one of them that I've ever come across.
Unique individual.
229 pounds. Robo. You've seen Robo before. This kid can go, man.
Yeah, he can.
I like that tattoo. I think I'll get a tattoo like that, although my pet is not as developed as this.
Yeah.
Hit the like button on the stream if you think you're going to enjoy your time here with me in the live chat.
Maybe not a good idea. You started off with Vickie now, so now it's,
Yeah. Now it's droopy.
well said.
Or goofy. Looks that way. Okay, here we go.
I'm surprised he doesn't have his throne out. Oh, that's right. He can't sit on it. He actually has to do something.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to do something. All right, call an elbow tie up. Hey, the fact is through all of what has happened, and say what you want to, I know there are people out there, probably QT fans, the guy can really go. See, he doesn't need to do things like that.
No, he's just insulting. It's like, I swear it's like QT is taking a lot of frustration maybe he's had in his career, personal life. I don't know. I'd hate to guess, but he's on a mission to get punched in the face by Robo.
Robo's a strong kid, man. From the land of the warriors, the native of India, gets sent in now. Good waist lock. Oh, boy.
Pause a little too long on that. He should have snatched that right away.
The elevation of that.
Oh, he's incredible. Great drop kick. That's the thing. You got to be careful when you're in the ring with a guy like QT for that very same reason. The guy can strike quicker than Snake.
Right.
And he understands the environment. He understands the ring. He's got years of practical, applied experience. Sometimes you think you're doing really well, and all he's doing is baiting a pit for you to fall in.
From one rope to the other, running back elbow by QT, who is now 15-1.
Here's the thing, when I look at QT stuff in the ring,
1, 2.
He's got an excellent economy of movement. He does a lot of damage for the least amount of effort given, which is a very smart strategy. If you're going to do something, make it count. And QT is all about that. Everything he does is with malicious intent.
And he's helping Anthony Gogo prep for the May 30th match against the American Dream, Cody Rhodes, to Double or Nothing.
Can't wait to see that.
Guys, if you don't, either you join the live chat or I will shut it down. It's simple, man. If nobody's going to join, I will shut this stream down.
Big star in Great Britain. And so we'll see what he's made of in the wrestling ring. But the fact that, I'm telling you, because he's a member of the factory, look at Robo fire right back, that there's going to be something planned for Cody.
Oh, that's a given. And here's the thing, it's not Cody's first rodeo. He'll be ready.
Yeah, exactly. And leaping knee drop that time. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Taking a breath, looking around. I don't know if he's what this look is about. Just
I think he's a little frustrated, or he enjoys. You know what? Tell you the truth, I think he's basking in the ambience.
Guys, don't make me shut the stream down,
He
man.
likes knowing the crowd's irritated at him. He's one of those guys that enjoys it because obviously he believes just the opposite. He believes he doesn't suck. He believes he's the best thing since ice water.
Paul, not to take his side, but you got to believe that, right?
Come on, man. We need some people in here. I'm going to shut down the stream, dude. I'm not joking.
Sometimes there's overconfidence.
Listen, you don't believe it, nobody else will.
Yeah, you're right. Into the ropes goes Robo, and he runs over it.
There's that power and explosiveness in Robo.
Big running double axe handle that time. Picks up.
Guys, don't make me shut the stream down, dude. I'm not in the mood for this crap, man. I'm not in the mood to be repeating myself
Over
like
the
this.
top release suplex. Robo having a hell of a match here. Oh, boy. Boy, he wasted so much time going from that corner. Oh, power slam. What about that? 1, 2, and a 2 count.
I would have loved to have seen Robo pull a victory out over QT.
That would have been tremendous. It would have been a major upset. It would have made the young man's career.
I'd have come up out of my seat, high five.
Pick up. What's he going to do here? I thought maybe a Fireman's carry pickup, and now QT's got him.
You either join the chat or I'm ending the stream. Plain and simple, man.
That's pretty impressive.
I already said that.
You know? I mean, but that just shows the hours and hours that QT has put in. You know, his ability to adapt to every situation.
Either comment on the stream or either comment in the live chat, or I'm definitely going to shut it down. Good. You know, I can stop doing this if y'all want me to.
Boy, man, just snapped the head that time with the diamond cutter.
He knows how to execute it.
QT Marshall wins it.
I'm not trying to be mean or disrespectful, but my goodness, where is all my audience?
See that smug look.
Here it is.
The live chat, there should be a lot of people in the live chat right now, and there's not a single person in the fucking live chat. There's not a single person commenting in the live chat. I don't understand this. I do this. I go live for this. You know, I go live for a reason, guys. I go live my AEW Dark Elevation walk-along for a reason. To communicate with you guys, to ask you guys questions about how you think of AEW Dark Elevation, what your favorite matches are, what match do you think is going to deliver.
And Scorpio Sky not together.
I do this for everybody who don't get to watch AEW Dark Elevation on YouTube.
What they have been doing recently.
I do this to get views too, to get, you know, more subscribers, to get more people in, you know. I'm trying to invest in my channel, man. I'm trying to make my channel better, the best that it can be. I don't want my channel to be perfect. Not everybody's YouTube channel is perfect. Some is, some ain't.
As well, and a whole lot more. But let's go back to the ring with our next match. And here is Justin Roberts.
But can we please get some more subscribers in here, man? Get some more YouTube views or something like that. Somebody, if you really support my channel, man, you would be doing that for me right now.
Settle down, Paul.
This gives me chill. Oh, my goodness.
And speaking of support, I appreciate all of my Twitter followers and all of my YouTube subscribers for supporting me and my YouTube channel. Keep on supporting me and my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, and Twitter account. But let's please get some more people in here, because we only got one person in here.
Queens, New York, Leila.
And someone just unfriended me. I don't know why.
Looking for a first win at AEW.
Oh well, who cares, man?
Yeah, you can tell Leila Gray's a little disturbed by this.
Yeah.
They just don't want to be part of the freaking AEW Dark Elevation watch along. That's the only reason why they unfriended me.
Who's discovered
Fuck them, man. Let them go. They're gonna learn sooner or later. they're going to realize why I have a YouTube channel.
Trained by Gangrel and
you know what? I don't think anybody realizes why I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, she has a background in dance, track, swimming, soccer. She's a great athlete.
Somebody in the chat, tell me, why do I have a YouTube channel?
Careful about her approach here.
Somebody that's been subscribed to my channel for years, tell me why I have a YouTube channel. Tell me why.
I think we can safely say that
I want some answers in the live chat. Tell me why I have a YouTube channel and what do I have it for. I only want somebody that's been subscribed to my channel for 1 to 2 years to tell me, because I'm sure they know.
That's where most of us are.
They know by now that I don't put up with disrespect. I don't put up with seeing, what's happening. Only 2, 3, 4 people in the chat. I need more than that. When everybody goes live, everybody suspects to have a lot of people watching. Well, that's the same case for me. I suspect to have a lot of people watching. Well, every time I go live, I don't. Every time I go live, it's always either 1 or 2 people in there. It's always 1 or 2 people in here. It's never 6 or 7 people watching.
Abadon, who is coming off of their biggest win,
I don't get it,
when she beat Rio Mizunami right here on Elevation.
Might as well say I wasted my whole entire fucking time going live. It's AEW Elevation watching all.
And there you see Frank Gaston.
I really just feel like shutting the stream down.
Look at this. It's a hair deal.
I really do.
If you think about Abadon, the way she acts in the ring and she makes people nervous, it actually works to her advantage with the zebra too. Because the zebras are afraid to call stuff on. Instead of get out of the corner in 5 seconds, they might give her 7.
A lot of interest in Abadon. There you go, Leila. It's hard to try to slug it out with this girl.
Abadon just has that way of blocking out the pain. It's like she doesn't feel it, she just rolls on through it. In some ways, I think it kind of feeds her intensity.
Lexi Nair, as you know, has our AEW Outside the Ring YouTube series. And she had Abadon on. Abadon, over 120,000 views of that interview and counting. And so there's a lot of interest in her and her background.
Look, if nobody's going to spice up the live chat for me or comment in it, I'll just shut down the stream.
She's unique and different.
I'm serious.
That's what the great thing about Elevation is. Are we going to see it? Cemetery Driver?
The Cemetery Driver. It's the gory special into a neck breaker. Oh, wow.
Well executed.
The Cemetery Driver on Leila Gray. 1, 2, 3. No winner.
Abadon. What I was going to say is here on Elevation, these young talents get a chance to come out there and present themselves in a unique way. It doesn't surprise me that Abadon.
Bet you when I stream Call of Duty tonight, ain't nobody gonna be in chat for that either. Oh, today's my last day streaming Call of Duty. You best believe that. Tonight, after this, I'm streaming Call of Duty. And if I get slaughtered and I get killed again, I'm fucking ending the goddamn stream, and I'm just gonna do it without the fucking stream. Or I'm just gonna get off the game completely and say, fuck this goddamn game. Fuck this damn pump.
The main thing about it is Leila Gray did survive to live another day.
Fucking Call of Duty is so trash, man. One of the worst. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and Warzone are both one of the worst Activision games I've ever played.
Coming up next, we're going to take a look at the former NWA Women's Champion and number 2 ranked contender in AEW, Thunder Rosa.
Here we are with Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa, please make my day better, man. I really just, I can't.
Approaching the ring from the graveyard of Tijuana,
the distress.
Mexico, Thunder Rosa.
Paul at 12.
Guys, you're really about to make me shut down the stream, man.
To be reckoned with in the women's division, not only in AEW, but the former NWA champion herself, ranked number 2 for 4 straight weeks. And I know is going to look closely at Hikaru Shida and Britt Baker match coming up at Double or Nothing. Here's Justin Roberts. From Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Ashley. So Ashley Dubois at 0-2 made her pro debut in April. So you're talking about a young lady who is just the formative years of her career. Here we go, man.
Oh man, this is getting ready to be good. You know what? Since nobody ain't gonna comment on chat, I'm just gonna record a video of Thunder Rosa killing in the ring.
How about
I don't even
that?
feel better.
Just shows how both women are incredible athletes. You know, Thunder Rosa is an incredible athlete, but
Time
also
I go live,
experience
I
she
expect
has.
people to come in. They don't
You know,
join.
Ashley coming
They
in
don't
here
say
and
anything.
really
They
knowing her
don't say
basics,
shit.
how to counter a lot of different things. It's pretty impressive for someone of her experience.
Yeah, you can tell Ashley
People are
has
just
spent
there
a
to
lot of time at the gym. I mean, she's an athlete. She's an athlete. You can tell it. She's very, very strong. Look at that counter by Thunder Rosa floating over. And again,
Showing how smooth she is.
yes, sir.
I love it. How aggressive. Look how she pulls that headlock in. Nice and tight.
Love her backstory. She is working as a social worker for a place called Thunder Road. She adopted the name of Thunder Rosa. Look at that. 1, 2.
It's how quick she turned a potential hip toss into a pinning combination.
And Wong went off the one rope to the other and a drop kick by Thunder Rosa, who, by the way, has had more than 300 matches in 7 different countries. So, yeah, she's a seasoned veteran, but, you know, Paul, she's only 6 years in the business.
I don't see that when I see Thunder
No.
Rosa work. I don't.
I agree.
You know, those are 6 years of really hard work and putting in a lot of reps.
Man, maybe I should have stayed outside on the court.
And she
Damn, I
was.
actually got a fucking good ass back there.
And Wong,
That was
Actually got a good looking ass back there. That peach look. That peach look fine as you know what.
We've seen her come up with a brand new hold. It is a submission hold called the Peruvian Calvera choke. See if she uses that in this, if she'll get a chance. The Wad rolled her over and almost got a 3 count out. Oh, wow.
And that was Thunder Rosa just at that time. And Ashley knew she was in trouble. She was trying to get back up to her feet, get away from Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa's not yet. Oh, look at that.
How about that hook, man? You don't see this much.
No, that's a version of that full Nelson. That's like a
And just pulling on the shoulders and stretching. Wow. Thunder Rosa comes up with so many inventive ways to put somebody in holds. Just love her mat technique.
she's a very intelligent wrestler. She uses everything.
That was a hammerlock whip or hammerlock takeover.
Very good, Tony. Done this before?
I haven't done one of those, but okay. Pick up. That Wad got her down, and a rear naked choke, if you will, or a sleeper hold.
That's smart. Why is she needs to get that elbow?
1, 2,
Needs to get that elbow fully under. Look,
1. Whoa. Wow, pendulum rock. Man, we see something different from Thunder Rosa every time we see her. What do you think about
adding
that?
insult to injury.
Wow.
I don't know how Ashley's handling that. That was super impressive by Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa is just amazing what she can come up with. Again, just creative.
Creative on a dime too. Instantly she comes up with this kind of stuff.
Exactly.
You know, it's like she goes in there and whatever's presented to her, she takes advantage of it. And that shows how smart Thunder Rosa is. That's when I talk about how she looks like she's definitely more seasoned than just 6 years. Cover.
1, 2, nope. Creative.
Creative on a dime too. Instantly she comes up with this kind of stuff.
Exactly.
You know, it's like she goes in there and whatever's presented to her, she takes advantage of it. And that shows how smart Thunder Rosa is. That's when I talk about how she looks like she's definitely more seasoned than just 6 years. Cover.
1, 2, no, and the Bois got out of it.
Creative on a dime too. Instantly she comes up with this kind of stuff.
Exactly.
You know, it's like she goes in there and whatever's presented to her, she takes advantage of it. And that shows how smart Thunder Rosa is. That's when I talk about how she looks like she's definitely more seasoned than just 6 years. Cover.
Man, I get one.
2, no, and the Bois got out of it. brakes on, but came right and got it.
Can't even record a video, man.
Well, trying to fight back, boy, as best she can. There's a good spin kick. She put the brakes on, but came right and got it into the gut kick. Boom! She's not done yet.
Oh, here we go.
Yep.
Here it is. The Peruvian Calavera choke.
That's it.
I prefer the Peruvian necktie.
Thunder Rosa.
Well, Peruvian Calavera choke. Which is not easy for me to say, so I will say the Peruvian necktie. Calavera choke. That's it. There you go. I know Josh is going to yell at me later because I screwed that up. I'm going to get caught in the hallway. There she is, applying extreme pressure on the back of the neck. Nothing else to do but tap out on that one.
She is the number 2 ranked contender in the women's division, and she's now in 2021 in a spectacular 13-2.
What he put his body through in order for me and Austin to have a better life. We do understand, he was just trying to provide a better life for his kids than what he had.
I made a deal with the kids when they were super young. I said, I don't care what you do, but you will graduate from college first. If you don't do that, then I'm not helping you do anything. Austin was the first one, and I knew it was going to be him. And I think it was the day that Austin got handed his graduation from Rollins that he went, Dad, I went, la, 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 la.
I didn't want to regret it later in life, not at least giving it a shot. And right when I stepped into the ring, I just was so hooked on the entertainment aspect of it, the physicality coming from football and a lacrosse scholarship. And wrestling is the perfect just combination of all of those things.
If you were to make somebody for this business, it would be Austin. He's athletic, he's got charisma, he's got personality. He literally has it all. And then Colton comes along and says, I want to try it too.
I was building $1 million houses in LA for Laker players, CEOs, and I gave it all up because I thought, I would be good at this and this is what I was meant to do.
We always talked about it as kids and growing up. It's like, oh, we would be a great tag team and wrestling upstairs together. But just it finally just taking a step back after the match and going, wait, that really just happened with wrestling with Dad.
Tagging with my kids is awesome. Especially when I felt that I've done everything in this business and now being able to work with them, now I can retire and be happy.
My dad wouldn't put us in a situation if he didn't feel we were ready. That's just the coach's mentality. And he's going to be like, oh, yeah, you're doing just fine. You're great. You're great. No, he's going to push you and he's going to make you better every single day.
To watch them get better and learn while I'm sitting right next to them in a corner waiting for them to tag me is great. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
As second generation wrestlers and superstars, it's always in your bloodline. It's just whether you take the first step and the big leap to actually do it and dive in 110%. And that's what we both did. And we haven't looked back since. I've finally decided to release some of my music that I've been working on since 6th grade, I think. Dad was gone on the road and stuff like that. It was therapy for me at the time, and it was very personal for me. Instead of just being Billy Gunn's son, I wanted to show them that I was also talented in music. Chase your passions, no matter what. There's always going to be people that hate on you for whatever you do.
the boys being second generation stars, I feel there's a lot more pressure on them. And I think they put it mostly on themselves only because of what their dad has done. It's always in the back of their mind, hey, we have to live up to this. And I've never asked them to live up to that. I just want you to have fun and enjoy this while you can.
I want other people to look back at us and go, you know what? They were given a rare opportunity, but they worked their ass off for it. And they never held back.
My dad's not going to be wrestling too much longer, so I think a goal for the trios is just to have him retire proud of us and us three, end on a great high note.
Up next on AEW Elevation, Big Shotty Lee Johnson versus Daniel Garcia.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 180 pounds, Big Shotty Lee Johnson.
Love this guy right here, Tony. Love this guy.
I sure do, and thank goodness that in what has become the split, so to speak, between the Nightmare family and the factory, that Shotty Lee has taken what we consider the right side.
Modern day Hatfields and McCoys.
Absolutely.
Garcia.
Daniel Garcia, we saw his first match last week here on Elevation. So, the young man, only 4 years experience. He lost to Joey Janela a week ago and only 22 years of age.
Yeah, but we saw some good things to Daniel Garcia.
Yeah, we
saw his long limbs, his caginess, if you will, how he applies, some of his wrestling holds, and also, he's a pretty intense individual. It reminds me a lot of his intensity. It reminds me a lot of Randy Savage, how intense Randy was 24/7.
How about that?
Sorry, I had to pause. I'm
Was
back.
he ever?
If Brandon had a big match and you were his friend, you didn't talk to him.
That's exactly right, man. To a hammerlock.
I'm going to take care of
Ray
something.
drops over that time. Look at that late takedown.
I love to float over the front face.
I'm going to take care of something.
These guys are actually wrestling.
There you go.
They're wrestling.
How about that?
Love it.
Nothing
Look
wrong
at
with
the
it.
intensity on Daniel Garcia. He's just angry. You know, kicking a big shotty Lee. You know, that can throw a guy's, psychology off a little bit in the ring, too. Because if you think you're wrestling a guy that's half nuts, you're going to be a little wary about how you approach him.
If you saw recently, this past week on AEW Dynamite on TNT, the interview, or I don't call it interview, call it just a talk by Cody Rhodes about his match coming up with Anthony Ogogo at Double or Nothing on Sunday, May 30th. And he said, well, one night you can call me the American Dream, Cody Rhodes. What a statement. And what a statement he made about this country and about his life.
It's from the heart. It's passionate.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real. You know, they always say real recognizes real. And every word that came out of Cody's mouth was from the heart.
Yeah, man, it was wonderful. It was a spectacular night, and it's going to be quite a fight between Cody and
AEW Double or Nothing, I
Anthony
believe, in my
Ogogo
opinion,
coming
is
up. Look
definitely
at
going
this
to
in the
deliver.
midsection. Coming up at Double or Nothing, May 30th, right here in
I definitely
Jacksonville.
think the
Look
match
at
is going to
that.
deliver.
Wow.
I definitely think everything on the show is going
He
to
had to
deliver,
kick
man.
down on that
For
one.
Double or Nothing this Sunday.
Such elevation. I know he's feeling it. He's trying to get himself going here, but that drop kick is super impressive. Nothing says hello like a face first into the turnbuckle, too.
Knife edge chop. Lee just stalks him into the corner. Paul Turner is our referee. Boy, that chop knocked him up off his feet that time.
It's got some mustard on it.
Yes, it does.
Nice forearm shiver to the chin. You know?
Here we go. He's going to lay him out again. The fans want to see it.
He's like how confident Big Shotty Lee is. You know, everything he does with intent and purpose and executes well.
Oh, one step ahead that time is Garcia. Nice knee drop on the back. Double underhook over the top of the suplex. Garcia, I think, got a busted lip here.
Well, we saw Big Shotty Lee send those forearm shivers in there.
Here's a cover, driving the forearm. Only got a one count shot. He is so aggressive. You talked about this, Paul. Intense, aggressive, that even when Lee Johnson kicks out, it's aggressive. Yeah. Everything he does with power and authority.
And that's how you make a successful career.
And that has a lot to do with, obviously, training, cardiovascular training, being able to stay into a match.
Definitely cardiovascular training. And also, a lot of that has to do with the individual, too. A highly motivated individual, like Big Shotty Lee, is going to have that intensity every time he steps through the ropes.
Wow, stomping on the back of the knees that time, man. That's a hell of a move. I don't think I've seen that before.
I've seen Bobby Eaton do that years ago.
Wow.
Bobby Eaton's done that.
Okay, well, I think Bobby Eaton's done just about everything.
That's true.
Yeah.
Bobby Eaton is the greatest worker that no one ever knew about.
That's right.
When you slam the knees in the mat like that, that's just like frog punching the quad muscles. It locks the quads up. So a smart move on Danny Garcia's part, trying to limit one of the tools that Big Shotty has. Well, cover tools that Big Shotty has in athleticism. Get those quads cramping. We've all seen LeBron James cramp up in a game. How devastating that is. It's a good plan on Danny Garcia's part. Either that or he just wanted to get rid of me. One of the two.
There's for a European uppercut. Garcia, who went to Buffalo State College while wrestling, he earned a bachelor's degree in communications.
Well, he definitely knows how to communicate.
Yes, he does. Nothing can communicate better than a knife edge chop and a pickup.
And he held onto the wrist to keep control.
Big back body drop that time. Oh,
look at the viciousness. He's just boofed him in the head.
Yeah.
This might not be a good plan. See, Danny's got a little plan. This is an all-over attack. He's attacking extremities. Arms, legs, limbs. I don't know if he's really trying to win this match or just inflict as much punishment as possible.
Forearm again to the face.
Very deliberate, snaps it in there. You're the one that's bleeding, kid.
Yeah, where's the fire, Lee? Well, I have a feeling you're going to see it rise up here again because, as we talked about, cardiovascular training. There he goes.
You don't step on Superman's tape, Danny. You don't step on Superman's tape.
That's what Danny Garcia wanted, and Lee's going to give it to him. Right hands repeatedly on the side of the head. Oh, reversal by Garcia. Oh, wow.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I really feel like shutting down the stream.
How about this? Oh, into a reverse neck breaker, and Lee. There's the fire Garcia wanted to see.
You wanted to see it, now you got it. Now your house is burning down.
It's got him up. The brain dog. 1, 2, 3.
Love it.
Big shotty Lee Johnson.
At 23 years of age, Lee Johnson is now 71 here in AEW.
Right. Hopefully Danny Garcia takes the message away from this. Be careful what you ask for, you just might get it.
Here it is again, Paul.
That amazing drop kick athleticism. There's the hook, blue bucket bomb. Back of the head, right on the knee, hook the leg, knee, on the weight on the chest. Big shot of Lee got it done.
Big Shotty Lee gets the win here on.
Holy cow. Somebody's hitting the gym. Holy cow. All right. Okay. All right. In all seriousness, let's get serious. Dark Elevation. Going a little bit of a different direction.
I mean, it's not what we have been doing, but it's a logical choice.
Makes sense.
You know, we've been racking up tag team wins and putting our names on the rankings.
Yeah.
It only makes sense now that Darby Allin's no longer TNT champion that we throw a little extra salt in the wound
I like that.
and put our names on the singles ranking.
Yeah.
So tonight we have singles matches.
I like that. Let's take over all the divisions. No tag team is safe. No singles wrestler is safe. Sheeta's not safe. Well, Sheeta's probably safe.
She's probably safe, but you know who's not safe?
Who's that?
Alex Reynolds. And 5, who we already beat in a tag team match on Dark Elevation. I've actually already beaten 5 in a singles match too.
Like 5 times.
Yeah.
He's like Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
You just got to say his name like 3 times. You got to beat him like 5 times for him to go away. But that's what we're going to do because that's what we do.
Coming up next in women's competition on Elevation, Nyla the Native Beast Rose with Vickie Guerrero against Robyn Renegade.
Robyn Renegade had an impressive showing in a match against Rosa.
This scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute.
I don't think I want to see her get annihilated by Nyla Rose. I think it's time to push the mute button.
Don't worry, we'll get out of your way, Vickie.
I'm running.
So you had your job.
Shut up, Vickie. You lame.
For the devourer of chaos and
Who cares?
of destruction.
Nia Rose is like the female version of Nia Jax. It's like the female faggot version of Nia Jax.
Well, quite the introduction, I might say.
Version of
Quite
Nia
the athlete making her
Jax.
way to the ring. Former AEW Women's World Champion.
It's another Nia Jax.
Super impressive.
She's
Not only
basically
because of the
like
power
Nia
and
Jax.
size, but because of how aggressive she is, and it's just how dancing.
Nia Rose is just like Nia Jax, folks.
When Nyla Rose steps into the ring, the element of danger increases dramatically.
Well, when I realized that Nia Rose is just like Nia Jax, it makes me want to do this.
Permanently
Nyla Rose, the native,
It makes me want to do this too.
native of Washington, D.C.
Ohio, Robyn Renegade.
Second look at Robyn Renegade,
Robyn
only a
Renegade.
year and a half experience. And man, she's going to need
One
every
of the
minute of it
Renegade
in this match.
again.
That's the only way you get better is to fight tougher competition. There's that power of Nyla Rose.
Well, Robyn's had some tough competition. She started her first match.
Yeah, Nyla Rose is like Nia Jax.
Last week on Elevation.
And when I see her on my TV, when I see Nyla Rose and Nia Jax on my TV, I pick up my remote.
Nyla Rose, so she's gone after two former champions.
That's exactly what I do.
Admire that confidence.
Because I don't want it. I'm not a fan.
With Vickie cackling in the background.
Vickie cackling. Look at Nyla just grab her. Right, snatch her up from the ground.
Oh. What power!
She's definitely power.
I mean, she picked her up, Paul, with ease. You got to appreciate that. Picking up one person with
one hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been known to do that every now and then. But again, Nyla incorporates that and makes it so destructive. Using that size, power. That's the thing about Nyla, too. She's also very, very agile, which is a real triple threat combination. You've got power,
I don't like where
agility,
this is
and
going for Robyn Renegade.
It's a dangerous opponent. Oh, look at her, Tony. Just stomp Robyn.
In real life, she
right
still sucks.
Standing on it. Kicked her in the top of the head. Those are just ruthless bully tactics. And Nyla putting that knee on the back of Robyn's neck. Push her into the
ropes. Yeah, in real life, she's a fat bitch.
And, of course, Vickie comes in to add insult to injury.
Nothing more than a straight up slip
do that. There you go. Robyn, you need to stay focused on your opponent, girl. There you go.
Anyway.
Exactly what Vickie Guerrero wanted.
Look at Vickie. She's so proud of herself right now. Well, Robyn, you gotta, I mean, if it's possible, you really have to ignore Vickie on the outside. Because Vickie is smart enough that she'll bait you into a lot of trouble.
And she's mean enough that she will even talk down to her phenomenal athlete here. Now, Rose with a follow-away crucifix slam. Wow.
When she zips that clothesline in, it's business.
It's not even, come on, it's not even that serious, Tony Schiavone and Paul White. Whoa! Woo-hoo! It's not even that serious. Hey, this show. Woo-hoo!
Look at this. The fall away, push, just picks her up with such ease. Sit out power bomb, beast bomb. And just the intensity of Nyla Rose's eyes. Like I said, that women's division is super competitive.
Yeah, the women's division is terrible with Nyla Rose on it. I'll tell you that right now.
Nyla Rose continues to win number 32 in her AEW career.
The only terrible female competitor in the division is Nyla Rose.
Up next on Elevation, All Ego Ethan
I
Page
hate
versus
Nyla Rose,
Dark
not a
Order's
fan of
Alex
Nyla
Reynolds.
Rose. Fuck Nyla Rose. End of that shit.
This bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Weighing 225 pounds. All Ego Ethan Page.
There he is, All Ego Ethan Page. The mighty Macedonian.
You know what? I try not to get wrapped up in guys and their antics. I mentioned with QT, it's hard not to.
Right.
It's hard not to with this guy either. And I'll tell you why here.
Full of himself.
Yes, he is.
He's like a bully. He's just trying to be the best heel in all of AEW. What do you expect?
196 pounds. Alex Reynolds.
Dark Order coming out with the talented
My
Alex
favorite
Reynolds.
tag team right here.
Again, the show of strength, show of solidarity, if you will. But Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky. Darby Allin was defeated by Miedo for the television or for the AEW championship on television, on Dynamite. Page and Sky twice got involved in that. Twice. I mean, Okay, we get it. You have an issue. You want to start at the top. You want to take down Darby Allin and Sting. But man, just stay away.
Tony, you know these young men are out there trying to make their best impression.
So I'm guessing Dark Order is not going to be ringside. So who's going to be in Alex Reynolds' corner to watch his match? Nobody. None of the Dark Order men are ringside. What's going on with that?
And
So you mean tell me Alex Reynolds won it all on his own?
Nice collar and elbow tie-up. Alex Reynolds getting pushed back in the corner by all the go-ahead today.
Yeah, this collar and elbow tie-up is a pretty good battle right here going on between both men. You go back out to the center and now back to the turnbuckle again. Mike Posey calling for the break here. Page missed a right hand.
AEW Double or Nothing is going to be one of the best AEW pay-per-views that AEW
and he's got Ethan Page really here back in the corner now. Big European uppercut.
Alex Reynolds is smart, keeping Ethan Page in the corner.
All the matches are probably going to deliver except for that Cody Rhodes versus Anthony Ogogo match, which I think is the only match that's not going to deliver on the show. I mean, you haven't even built up Anthony Ogogo enough for him to be in an AEW pay-per-view. How do you expect him to come out on top over
Alex
Cody
Reynolds? Oh,
really?
We got a need in the
really,
gut that time
Tony
by
Khan?
Page.
I don't understand. No, Ego doesn't suck, fans. Relax. Ego doesn't suck.
Strike, can he?
He sure can.
He does not suck in real life because he was a former Impact
Posey, the referee, telling him to get out of the corner here.
Josh Alexander.
We're going to see Scorpio Sky in this program as well.
Yeah, I wonder why there's no members of the Dark Order at ringside to watch Alex Reynolds' match. I wonder,
with the back elbow, here he goes, running hit a steamer the other corner in the top turnbuckle pad.
Don't tell me all the other members of Dark Order are lazy and they don't want to watch their partner Alex Reynolds
just really enjoyed running into space.
killing his match against
Scorpio Sky
Ego
and sending Page to the other side. Ethan Page dropping down to one.
Yeah, I think I know who's going to win this one.
Reynolds,
and that is Ethan
toe
Page.
hold, tumbles across, and a seated drop kick. Alex Reynolds right now, what's he going to do here? Circling the ring, you've got Page hanging over the ropes. Wow. Kind of a sliding jump up soul kick. I don't know what you call that, but it worked. Up the apron, look at this. Got him waistlock. This is trouble for Alex Reynolds. That's
what else
got out of it. The only thing,
whoa,
Page had to do on that one was fall back.
He used his advantage. Took out his base.
Big double underhook into a backbreaker.
Big mistake, Alex Reynolds. You should have never let Ethan Page get up. You should have just stayed on him. You should have just did that freaking top rope move quickly. You should have never wasted your time getting up that top rope.
Good striker. He's only going to get better. That's the thing, too, Sean. The more he works, the more he gets a feel of who he is as a person. He's going to get better.
Certainly made a name for himself on the independent circuit. Did All Ego Ethan Page, and has continued to earn respect for his in-ring ability since arriving at AEW. Not necessarily the respect for the way he approaches his business sometimes. And I'm referring to
Mondays are
AEW
fucking boring.
Championship.
I hate Mondays. I don't like Mondays.
You can't deny that in the ring.
My only favorite day of the week is Friday.
He wouldn't be at the top of the tag team division, him and Scorpio Sky, if they couldn't go.
Rest of the days are not my favorite days of the week, just Friday. Monday
Champions
is one of the days that I hate.
Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page.
2 count that time. Driving
Saturday and Sunday are the other
Alex
days that I
Reynolds.
hate because there's never nothing fucking do.
Driving that shoulder and just wearing down Alex Reynolds. You inflicted some punishment, attack the lower back, sticking to it now and just grinding on it. This is a great position for All Ego Ethan Page.
That's where I have to start.
Just apply that pressure and make Alex Reynolds work for everything right now. Right now, Alex Reynolds is fighting from underneath. He's just trying to get his feet under him and get a base. Ethan Page isn't allowing it. Good job.
Back to the corner. Here goes Page circling back.
Oh, Alex Reynolds. Darcy,
Sometime back
Ethan
elbow
Page.
by
He knew Ethan
Reynolds.
Page was going
The
to
dark
go at
corner.
him in the
Oh, big
corner.
elevation and a big back body drop. Hit hard that time.
Look at that smile. You know, there's $1 million smile, and then there's that.
Yeah, they like to cackle. I mean, they are really pissing a lot of people off.
Oh, that ain't really going with that
Well,
old school
if you
crap.
get attention, you can't make them like you. You can damn sure make them hate you.
Sounds like the NBA live crowd. Sound like the MLB.
Scorpio Sky's always been one of the
Sounds like the
nicest
baseball
guys,
crowd.
and I don't know if it's since Page came around.
Sounds
Or
more
I
like
don't
the
know,
golf
but
crowd.
I think he just found a way to succeed. And he's embracing inside of himself. Boom! Well, that was just ridiculous.
yeah, punch right to the face, side of the head.
I actually think he hit him in the throat on that.
Dark
Maybe he
Order.
did.
Something
He's
tells
giving
me
a look covered.
Dark Order is going to absolutely abandon Alex Reynolds. They're actually going to turn on this guy. Something tells me they're going to turn on this guy. I mean, the way they just left him, he doesn't have nobody at ringside to watch him. Not even John Silver. You want to tell me John
Distance,
Silver
make something
is not
happen.
back from injury yet?
Reynolds firing up, coming to a vertical base here, hitting the ropes, coming off. Boom, down he goes. Tilted
Anna
little
Jay should
slam,
be
if you
coming
will.
back
One,
very soon.
two hooks, both legs. Oh, only got a 2 count.
Matter of fact,
Pretty good
I
hitting
think Anna Jay
combination
will
there.
be returning next month, I
Good
think.
move on Ethan Page's part, you know. He tilted a little slam right into a covered position, hook the
Didn't
legs.
say she'd be out for
You know,
9
Alex
months.
Reynolds is just not going down
No,
that
he
easy.
Alex Reynolds,
So
who's
she's out for
all
9
19
months, and that
wins in his
means she's
AEW
returning
career
in
came
September or
after
October.
joining the Dark Order. Says a lot about the late and wonderful Brody Lee.
He's a motivator.
What he was motivator was.
Man, this is
Pickup.
really bad.
Ethan throws him off. It's going to be trouble for Alex Reynolds. And again, Reynolds hooking his feet. Here you can see
I hope they don't turn
underneath that
Anna Jay
turnbuckle.
heel, man.
Try to block it, doing
I
a good
really
job
hope
of
they
it so
keep her as
far.
a face. Because she's doing, I think she's doing more, I think she's doing way
There you
better
go.
as
I
a
just
face than a heel right
repeated
now.
elbow strikes that time. And him off. Big crossbody.
Huge cross body.
But cannot make a
It
cover
seems like when
immediately.
she's a heel, she always
Too
loses
much
matches.
right
But
now.
when
He's
she's a
trying to
face, she
get
wins.
that momentum going. He's got to seize
I
the
think,
opportunity right now.
I think
Scorpio Sky
Anna
knows
Jay as
Ethan
a
Page
face
is in
would
trouble.
be a whole lot better. So keep her as a face, man. Keep Anna
Reynolds
Jay as a
got the
baby
foot
face.
up.
Don't turn her heel. Don't turn her back heel. She's going to
Page
be
circles
losing
around.
matches again.
Reynolds, head of steam. He's
She's
going to
gonna
come
lose
flying in
all
with an
of
elbow.
it.
Here he goes again. Near side ropes. Spinning back elbow that time. And Reynolds with a drop kick.
He's feeling it now. Almost there. Keep going, Alex. Keep going.
Spins him around. Alex. Kind of a discus shot that time with the right hand. Cravat. Wow. Cravat toss, if you will. I don't know. I just. 1, 2, into a neck breaker into 3. Man.
You can see the frustration on Alex Reynolds right now. He's really been fighting from Underhill. Giving it all he's got. Ethan Page is still hanging in there.
What a physical, evenly contested matchup we got here. Between these two great athletes, there's a pickup. Alex maybe trying for a
He's not going to do it.
Fisherman suplex.
fisherman suplex.
He's too heavy for that shit. He's too heavy.
Couldn't get him off his feet. Ooh.
Both these guys have really laid it all out right now.
Yeah, they have.
They're sucking the dirt up. off
What
the
a
ring
good
mat
match,
right
man.
now.
It's one of the best matches on this episode.
They're giving it all, and we're enjoying every bit of it. Look at this pounding Page all the way down to the bottom turnbuckle. Alex trying to take a deep breath before he thinks of his next move, and here he comes.
All right. I don't know what you call that, but that's not one I'd write home and tell my parents about.
Okay. Running splash using the lower extremities to the bottom. Something like that. And, oh! Ethan Page fires right back.
So brilliant. Just that slight misdirect.
Oh, it got him here. Here he goes, Edge coming up. Here it is. Man, that just knocks all the wind right out of you. 1, 2, and 3. And Ethan Page wins again.
The winner of this match, all ego, Ethan Page.
All he needed was that little diss track to execute.
One more time, we'll take a look at it.
Impressive strength by Ethan Page, especially this late in the match. To have that reserve, to pull that off. Like him or not, you got to give credit where credit's due. Great job, Ethan Page.
The old adage is to be a great tag team, you first have to be
Great wrestler.
a great wrestler. And that's what Ethan Page is. A winner on Elevation.
What is the best pickup line you have ever used?
What happened to your neck?
My neck?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Okay.
Stand by, one of the
Take
top
it.
women's contenders,
Take it.
AEW Ty Conti,
Hey.
is coming up next.
Okay. Hey, Conti.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Ty Conti.
Bright smile as always, really lights up the arena when she comes in.
Don't let that smile fool you. There's one tough competitor right there.
Yes, she is. I think that's all a part of what she does. All right, let's go back to Justin Roberts.
From Guinea, West Africa, Queen Aminata.
Queen Aminata looking for her first win. Very nice smile on that young lady as well.
I actually spoke with her a little bit yesterday. Huge
Brazilian and an African American
really
professional
stepping
wrestler
amounts from her
from
family.
South Africa.
Guinea, West Africa, things are a little bit different, even though they're all
A
wrestling.
Brazilian
Her
and a
mom was
South
worried about her
African.
getting wrestling. And,
Oh,
she
that
stepped
sounds
out on
good.
her own. She's making it happen. Love that courage and determination. You got a dream? Follow it. Possible is just somebody else's opinion.
I got my diamonds from
Absolutely.
Africa.
Call there, Paul. Side headlock. Cinched in here tightly by Ty Conti.
Right?
Good reversal into a hammerlock.
Now, why did they put Dante Martin in this
Ty Conti,
TNT title
we
match?
talked so much about her martial
More,
arts
knowing
background,
he's
but I
gonna
think
lose.
she is developing as time goes by more matches into a really accomplished pro
I saw
wrestler.
it.
I mean, you can't
Dante
just say,
Martin
okay,
versus
she's got a
Guerrero
martial
for
arts
the TNT
background. She
championship.
uses it.
Dante
She's
Martin, I
a
hope
great
you know. I hope you know
Absolutely.
you're gonna
Great
lose, man.
observation. Great observation.
I hope
She's
Dante
able
Martin
to
knows
use
he's
her
gonna lose.
background and build upon it.
He is
That
gonna
shows what kind of
absolutely
an
lose
athlete.
to Miedo.
Nice running Larry in the corner. She's been able to build on that as an athlete. You know,
Wow. How about Queen Aminata being very, very vicious? Nothing wrong with that in the corner.
nothing
And
at all. Just using those long legs to really sink those feet right into Ty's chest, knock the wind out of her. I've said this all the time to individuals. Easy word for me to say. Wind is so important in this game. Recovering your wind, staying in shape, because fatigue makes cowards of us all.
there you go, buddy. And down the floor, here's Ty Conti now.
Nice elbow shot.
Tried a front kick and got her with the other leg. How about that?
She can kick with both feet, ladies and gentlemen.
Sure
She
can.
can kick with both feet.
She missed with the right, came back to the left, and stunned the Queen on that one. Got her hooked up. Look at this. My goodness, I don't think I've ever seen her do this. Oh, into a backbreaker.
That was super impressive.
That was
What's up?
You know what was
Double
super
mile
impressive? Her
crown
strength out. She picked her up that time.
That's what I meant. That's
Yeah.
the strength.
Not only the move, but just the overall strength that she has.
It just shows her commitment to her, her physical.
Started dancing like she's doing it in the mirror.
Up
Oh,
top, she's
she's about
showing
to-
another
uh-oh.
facet of her
Whoa!
offense. Change plans. Big running lariat. You can always tell when Ty just turns
Boom,
it up.
boom.
All right.
Queen getting upset.
And Aminata is sent back with a suplex. Look, Ty Conte's demeanor has changed completely now.
She shifts gears, man. Business picks up.
Wow. Pump kick, running, pump kick from the other side. She gonna hit another corner and do the same thing to the side of the head.
It shows that flexibility. I love the intensity that Ty has when she turns it up a gear.
Okay, we need to
Solving
get rid of
clothesline
that.
coming. Here's the judo throws that we've seen so many times.
Love how she grabs high
We
above the
need to
elbow.
get rid of the live chat
Change.
on this TV screen. I didn't get to record the rest of all that. Here you go. She look like Only Cat. When the Molly at? Where Tully at? All right, hold on, y'all. I just want to record this. I just want to record Tay Conti's great freaking performance. She is one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite AEW female talents. I gotta clear my throat for a second. There we go.
Plans, big running lariat. You can always tell when Ty just turns it up.
All right.
Queen getting upset.
And Aminata is sent back with a suplex. Look, Ty Conti's demeanor has changed completely now.
She shifts gears, man. Business picks up.
Wow. Pump kick, running, pump kick from the other side. She can hit another corner and do the same thing to the side of the head.
He shows that flexibility. I love the intensity that Ty has when she turns it up a gear.
Saw the clothesline
There
coming.
we go.
Throws that we've seen so many times.
MMA background.
She grabs high
on
above
display.
the elbow. I said it before. Uses that arm as a fulcrum.
Who just sent me a message on my phone?
Has her up for the DD tie.
DD tie. That's all she wrote.
That is all she wrote. 1, 2, 3.
No winner of this match. Conti.
Well, Ty Conti continues her winning ways. And I know coming up on May 30th, you got Britt Baker and Carlos Sheeta for the Women's Championship, but you got to say that Ty Conti is right there with them. Number 3 before Shrinkley.
Incredibly competitive AEW Women's Division.
Yes, I agree.
12 weeks for her in the top 5.
With Nyla Rose in
And
it,
another
it makes
win
it
to
worse.
go to 12 and
But with
3.
everybody else in it, it makes it
2021.
better. Damn.
One of our feature matches this week on Elevation. Number 3 before Shrinkley.
Incredibly competitive AEW Women's Division.
I saw that.
Before uses that arm as a fulcrum.
Coming in the top 5. And another win to go to 12 and 3 in 2021.
AEW Women's Division.
12 weeks for her in the top 5. And another win to go to 12 and 3 in 2021. One of our feature matches this week on Elevation, Mike Sydal, along with his brother Matt, will be taking on Penta El Zero Miedo.
This process is set for 1 fall. Vickie coming to the ring by his brother Matt from Clearwater, Florida, weighing 169 pounds, Mike Sydal.
You know, Tony, I always talk about this with Mike Sydal, who calls himself the yoga monster. But you know the match I want to see? Yes, I do. Mike Sydal, DDP, and a yoga off. It'll draw money, brother, I'm telling you. So impressive.
The flexibility is amazing. But, buddy, he's going to have to use everything in his arsenal in this matchup. No doubt. As we go back to Justin Roberts.
And physically, to be accompanied to the ring by Alex Abrahantes from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 198 pounds. Miedo.
Nothing like a lot of pyro on a cool day to warm us up here, Paul.
Yeah, that's so good. I do appreciate the pyro today. Although 2 weeks ago it was super hot, I didn't appreciate the pyro. Today I appreciate it.
You got to appreciate this guy. Penta El Zero Miedo.
Penta's become one of my favorite characters to watch here in AEW. I love his style and his presence and just the way he handles himself in the ring. Really, really don't understand why he's a member of the Death Triangle.
And of course, remember the Death Triangle. Pac will have that match coming up with Kenny Omega and Orange Cassidy.
Huge triple threat.
Huge triple threat match for the AEW World Championship, May 30th. And that has a lot of people talking.
Sure. Oh, you know it's gonna have a lot of people talking. There's still people on social media talking about that.
That's the part that I
Right
love.
now.
You know, Kenny Omega's been on one heck of a roll lately, but he could lose that championship and not even get pinned. I don't know if El Penta's the guy you want to try to teach yoga to there, Mike.
Tried to grab the leg coming out of the ropes. Oh, wow.
You know, it's almost like you can see a guy like El Penta's so smart, he can see into the future.
Yeah.
You saw what Mike Sydal had planned. He gave him a nice kick in the breadbasket for it.
He was one step away, man. Or one step ahead, I should say. Upside down now, Mike going to go on top. Again, using that flexibility and that quickness of his. Great drop kick by Sydal. Up on top. Wow. Into it, Tejadas.
Impressive. Penta says, no, not today. Just love Penta's outfit. It's very intimidating and disorienting, you know? You can't read Penta's face at all. He's even got one eye covered up. So it's like it's hard to figure out what he's thinking inside. But right now I think he's having a good time.
Well, he's in control of this match. Now, you know one thing about Penta, he's always seemed to have a good time in the ring.
He does have a good time.
And there's nothing wrong with that, man.
No, Penta's one of those guys, it seems like on a really long, tough tour, one of those 27, 28 days in a row tours, a guy like Penta would be fun to be on the road with. Unless he's your opponent.
Right.
Then it might be a real long tour.
Sydal trying his best to fight back here, right? He's got a leg. Flips him over the top.
Matrix.
Big time Matrix move. Enziguri kick. Back of the head. And Penta's on the floor.
Yeah, he rolls right out of it, gets right out of trouble. But that's where Mike Sydal wants you, because Mike Sydal's going airborne.
Don't make sure Sydal
into the railing.
Got him off his feet. As Matt Sydal helps direct traffic from behind.
A lot of respect for Matt Sydal. Didn't get involved at all in this match.
Absolutely.
It's so odd to see nowadays. I can acknowledge it and appreciate it.
Tried to double back over the top, wasted so much time. Penta was able to get the
Penta saying, be quiet.
Oh, man.
No fear here. And pick up and a sit-up powerbomb.
With the splits.
1, 2.
Oh, man.
Slams the powerbomb, but he used his own body to crash Penta to the mat on that one.
Well, he drove all the way down with the most leverage possible. When you got that kind of flexibility like Mike Sydal has, those power moves like that, he can add to it.
Whoa! Look at the quickness of Penta, just slid between the legs. Kicked the foot out, got him in trouble. Oh my God!
Mike Sydal's in a lot of trouble.
Oh man, that took him out. 1, 2, and he got out.
Great resilience kick out.
And these matches on AEW Dark Elevation been interesting so far,
Mike Sydal knew where he was.
And impressed with 4 men tonight.
So since you feel the rep next to you, telling you really can't see. You feel the rep next to you, you feel him slapping that mat. You heard one, you better kick out because one might be free. You kicked out on 2.
Again, he tries to quiet the crowd. You know why? Oh, I thought he was going to go no fear again.
No, I think Penta's like a maestro out there. He likes controlling that crowd, controlling the tempo.
Boy, he puffs that chest out.
He does puff it out like a giddy rooster. Go ahead, Mike.
Oh, man.
I don't think this is a position that Mike Sydal wants to be in.
But Penta's ready to take it, though, and Sydal is as well.
I feel a bad bait and switch coming here.
Bryce Remsburg checking with Penta. Lured him in that time. How about that? And picks him up. Oh, my God. 1, 2. No, I can't believe he got out of that one.
Great bait and switch by Penta. Hooked that wrist, pulled it in, dropped that leg on him. Well executed. That's hours and hours in the ropes, my friend.
Everything Penta does with great execution, sharp,
great execution.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Now to a full Nelson. Way to get out of it there, Mike. And rolls him up. And 1, 2, getting Bridget.
That was close.
That was close. I was wondering as that count was going on how the word is going to be able to get out of that. It was the legs. Just forced his way out. Mike up top. Rolls him over. Penta's got him. 1, 2, no.
Penta was trying to block that as best he could. Just enough to change the momentum to flip Mike Sydal over and get that pin.
We are seeing some great counter wrestling, but now we're seeing the fear factor. Boom. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 with the fear factor. Penta wins.
The winner of this match, Penta, is Miedo.
You see a guy like Penta, he's always calculating the ring. He's like a wrestling accountant. He's always running the numbers. Sooner or later, you're going to make a mistake, and he's going to cash in.
Here's the fear factor once again. Package pile driver. Picking up Sydal, hooking the legs, pushing him towards the torso, and driving him down.
Still one of the most devastating finish maneuvers in all of pro wrestling, in my opinion. When you see something like that executed, you know that your opponent's done.
For Penta El Cerro Miedo, that is win number 30 in his AEW career. 30.
Accompanied by your buddy.
Yeah. He needs a real wardrobe change sometime soon. Singles competition coming up next round. See Scorpio Sky take on Alan Five Angels of the North.
I know what theme music is about to be. This.
Football with 3 minutes on. Approaching the ring from Los Angeles, California.
Scorpio Sky, eat it. Oh! But that's not that's actually the opposite. It's Scorpio Sky.
Really get under your skin and irritating you. And their antics against Sting and Darby Allin.
Yeah, and then listen, Darby Allin. Great effort.
That's my song right there.
The TNT Championship.
What an incredible matchup.
I like that theme music, though. That theme music's got a kick to it.
Tied up by Miro, man.
Miro's on a roll, I'm telling you. I would have to say, personally, I think Miro is probably one of the most dangerous competitors in AEW right now. Now he's got that TNT Championship. Who's going to take it from him?
Hey, they messed that up. That was
And he's
disrespectful.
put it from the key. Weighing
Man, I wanna lose the rest of
175
that.
pounds, Alan Five Angels.
That was just disrespectful, man. Oh my God.
Alan Five Angels
Alex Reynolds.
coming out.
Beat the
Second singles matchup this week here on Elevation, featuring a member of the Dark Order
I
against
don't know if that's a good idea for
Sky
Angels to go
and
against
Simon
Scorpio
Sky.
Sky.
Of course,
I don't think that's wrong. I don't think it's wrong.
Let me say this. Darby Allin Sting will never forget what happened recently on Dynamite. And even before that, I mean, Scorpio Sky put the heel hook on Sting.
It's for
He beat
classic,
Sting out for a week. Trying to not only, they're trying to injure Sting.
Well, they're trying to make their mark, you know. And
Make their mark, okay?
If you can take out someone of Sting's vast prestige and experience, it really puts you on the map. And that's what Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page are doing right now. They're letting everybody in the world know that they are top competitors, and they're here to win. Scorpio Sky just using that strength and athletic ability and disrespect the wiping of feet. Alan Five Angels isn't going to take that. He's not a guy that's going to get disrespected.
No, not at all. Alan Angels at 5'8", so a guy 5'8", when you turn your back on him and he's in the fight,
you might get a 5'8" foot in the butt.
Exactly. Scorpio Sky, one of the first, or the first, he and Frank Gazarian, back when there was an SCU, the first world tag team champions in all elite wrestling history. Good standing switch. Leg sweep to take him down. Just walk right over top. Oh, how about that?
Ah, that's a receipt there, buddy. And Scorpio Sky didn't like that.
Alan Angel's just quick as a cat, man, hitting the ropes. And Russian leg sweep, nicely done. Covers, hooking up far leg. Mike Posey says 2.
Scorpio Sky's a little bit of trouble right now. He needs to create some separation and regroup. Smart move rolling out to the floor here. You know, use that ring to your advantage.
Wow.
Alan 5 was ready.
Man, he was. Into the hamstring with that front kick. Whoa!
That was a bait and switch.
Boy, that caught him.
Here comes the right. There's the boot, and here's a double fisted choke on. Great chest play by Scorpio Sky right there. And then the eyebrow peeler.
The eyebrow peeler.
I don't know what else to call it. It feels like it peels the eyebrows right off of you.
I never knew what to call that. But eyebrow peeler works.
I never do it before.
I've had it done to me before, and I feel like it tore my eyebrows off.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I'm sure it's not good on the ears either.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I got a head like a 5-gallon bucket. So.
Oh. Top turnbuckle as you're looking at it, Scorpio Sky. And Mike Posey warned him to get out. Al Angel's going to walk out himself, man.
Well, he's trying to stay in the move. He knows he doesn't need to be trapped like that. Just try to create some distance, see what you can make happen. You know?
Sky being relentless here, using that mask of Alan Angel's, just hanging on to it.
A little vicious, too. Nice short arm clothesline.
What a phenomenal athlete Sky is. One count only.
There's things to consider nowadays when guys have all this elaborate gear, masks, and hair, and all this other stuff. It kind of makes you wonder why some of the legends back in the day barely had any trunks on and boots, and that was it.
Right.
They didn't want to give a guy an advantage to grab onto anything.
Well, it was a different era in sports. I mean,
Definitely a different era.
Right.
You know, we've improved so much since then. You know, the presentation is, you know, the biggest part of what we do.
Sure.
Make yourself unique. Make yourself stand out.
Exactly.
Intimidation, whatever works.
And if you can sell some merch,
why not?
Why not? By God. Go get it.
Why not?
That's right.
I always.
That's what all the sports teams have done. I mean, if you think about it over the years, how much merchandise they have sold, how they have taken their logo and their different colors and
branding, Tony.
One of my favorite rappers right there.
By the way, that No More BS T-shirt is available at ProWrestlingTees.com.
There you go. No more BS.
No More BS. That's your Paul White shirt. You can get that. Many sizes and colors and fabric choices as well.
Sell.
Exactly.
Okay, full arm drag twist. Scooting down low. Oh, Enziguri. Nice.
Enziguri. Love that headstand flip up into a kip up. So explosively athletic is Alan 5'8".
It's the far ropes. Got him hung out to dry that time. Cross body. Has him hooked. Oh, good counter. And a good standing switch.
I think Alan 5 was going for a kill switch maneuver.
Boom! Got him. 1, 2. Wow, that was
Spanish fly.
That was the Spanish fly, and that was
well executed.
That was well executed, but I think that was his big shot right there.
And so, I mean, he's going to have to keep after Scorpio Sky.
Yeah.
Because Scorpio Sky is one of those guys that is in tremendous shape. And all Scorpio Sky needs right now is just one little break, and he'll turn the entire momentum around.
Missing a lariat. Oh. Inverted atomic drop.
Oh, great leg drag. Wow. Nice. That just yanks that knee joint right, puts all the pressure right on the knee joint. Trapping that lower ankle with the wrist, throwing the forearm right across the knee.
Dragon screw leg whip.
Great. Dragon screw leg whip. Yeah. There you go. That's probably the proper terminology for it.
I better come up with it. Good announcer of the year.
I bet you know this, Tony. You know Tatsu Fujinami invented that?
1, 2.
But you didn't know that, did you?
No. Did you know that before right now?
Well, there might have been a masked guy that's really smart that told me in my ear that felt sorry for me.
Okay, he's giving you
Giving me the scoop now.
Giving you the scoop, making you look smart.
Trying to help the rookie announcer out.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And
there's a heel lock.
Yep. And that Allen Angel's head taps out. I thought he was going to try to find the rope, but could not. Scorpio wins.
Not as deep as Scorpio Sky locked that in.
Here is your winner, the face of the revolution, Scorpio Sky.
The way Scorpio Sky shot between Allen 5 Angel's legs, trapped it, had a plan, and was executed. Watch this, Tony. Shot right through the hook the leg, flipped over, spin, locked it in, and it's a one-way ticket to pain now.
Well, big wins for both Ethan Page and now Scorpio Sky this week in singles competition here on AEW Elevation.
I'm going to be very transparent on this.
Oh, God.
I created the Hardy Family Office because I wanted to make money. In this industry where we risk life and limb every single night, you never know which day is going to be your last. So you have to make as much money as you possibly can while you can. I also want to form the H.F.O to help younger talent. That is part of me giving back to this industry. But in the process of doing that, I've kind of lost focus on what my original goal was in coming to AEW. And that was to take care of me, Matt Hardy. Be in an environment where Matt Hardy can survive, thrive, and win. Can make people remember who exactly I am. I am Matt Hardy, the survivalist, the man who will not die. I am Big Money Matt. I am all those things. But starting tonight, here on Elevation with Fuego, I'm going to start making people put reverence on my name.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring from Mobile, Alabama, weighing 165 pounds. Fuego del Sol.
Mobile, Alabama.
Alabama's #1 luchador, master of the Tornado DDT.
And his opponent from the Hardy compound in Cameron, North Carolina, weighing 221 pounds, Matt Hardy.
Hardy Family Office.
Look at that smile.
Well, as many pockets as Matt Hardy has his hands in, at 30% of pop, I'd be smiling too. He's got that Elon Musk money rolling right now.
They'll probably try working a deal with Fuego del Sol before it's over with. You know, I can help your career. Oh.
That's it. Let me show you my favorite thing. It's called the Leech Squared.
Should be an interesting matchup. Fuego and Matt Hardy here.
I don't know about
As
that.
Aubrey Edwards, referee, checks in.
I don't know about that.
For Matt Hardy here.
You know, let's call it as it is. I mean, I know how Matt Hardy, what he's become, and I get it. You know, the older you get, the more money you want. That we've all noticed. So, but the fact is that you go back in time and take a look at what Matt Hardy has done and his brother have done, and the tag team matches they had. Really, one of the great performers of all time.
History-making matches they've had.
Absolutely.
Industry, innovative stuff that they've done. I mean, you know, when you look at Matt Hardy, his experience, what he's done with ladder matches and tag team matches and things like that, you know, and then to see what he's relying on now is he's taking all that experience in the years he's put in the ring now, and he's trying to pass that along to the younger generations coming up. Whoa, for a price, and that was an Alabama drop kick.
That was great from Fuego del Sol, flying forearm and a flying crossbody or flying shoulder block, I guess, into the midsection, and he just pounded Matt Hardy down to the mat.
I can't blame him. I mean, you know, Fuego del Sol's turning up the heat.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, and he got too
close.
Yeah, too full of himself that time. Reached over Matt Hardy again. We talk about how Matt Hardy is such a great veteran and what he has meant for the sport. And
that's where Fuego's got to be careful. You can't rush a guy like Matt Hardy. If Matt Hardy's on the outside of the ring, let him stay there, because he might be baiting you in. And somebody like Matt Hardy always has a plan.
Into a big hammerlock.
Look at Hardy kick the back of the knee, break Fuego down. That's there. Old school. Make Fuego's body work against him instead of for him.
Matt Hardy and the Hardy family office has gathered quite a group.
Can you rephrase to what
with
you
the
just
Butcher,
said?
the Blade, Bunny, and obviously Private Party.
You're going to see Private Party is definitely his talent investment.
I thought he said what I thought he said.
Sit out, side slam.
One,
anybody in the live chat
knew, did not get it, almost.
But just even then, how quick Matt Hardy took advantage of that and turned it. Use that leverage. I love to see guys like Matt Hardy that are that seasoned and that experienced that are just able to calculate decisions so quickly in the ring. Fuego's in a lot of trouble right now.
Oh, great set out.
Great way to get a chin buster, get you out of it every time.
Had him flailing in that sleeper hold back and forth, but now coming out of it is Fuego. Good luck that time by the young man.
Sometimes when you're flailing your arms like that, you're actually breaking contact with the arm on the neck.
Whoa. Moonsault from a springboard and a 2 count.
Give a chance of the blood to get back up to your head.
1, 2, a 2 count.
Fuego's really bringing it to Matt Hardy.
He's trying to win the match. I love it.
This is good. Maybe this will teach Matt Hardy to maybe lighten up his percentage.
Nah. No, not at all. And he's got him up. Look at this. What's he going to do with him here? Oh, do a sit-out powerbomb. 1, 2. Fuego escapes again.
Fuego's tough, man. He's not Alabama's #1 luchador. That's not just a calling card. He's that for a reason. So I have to say that Fuego is all corazon. He's all heart. I'm sure I said that wrong. The doctor's going to yell at me.
I thought maybe the twist of fate, but he blocked it.
Well scouted. And that was just me. Almost dislocated Fuego's shoulder.
Double underhook. And the leech.
And that is the leech word. A leech applied by a leech.
There you got it.
The winner of this match, Matt Hardy.
You know what they say, when the leech hooks onto you, it's hard to get it off.
No doubt. Matt Hardy earning that 30% on his own. I wonder if he gives himself 30% of his own match.
I think a lot more, maybe.
That thing's looking real good here, Butch. You're getting the job done. Give it up, huh?
Elevation, the debut of Narita.
Narita.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing 235 pounds, Royce Isaacs.
We've seen Royce Isaacs in tag team action here in AEW. This is singles debut, and it's going to not only be his debut, it's another big debut coming up right now.
Is it from Omori, Japan, weighing 183 pounds, Ren Narita.
Ren Narita, out of Japan, who trained under Yuji Nagata. As a matter of fact, he was with Yuji Nagata in that great match that he had recently against John Moxley for the IWGP U.S. Championship.
What a great fight that was.
Yeah, that was a great fight. Trained in Japan under Yuji Nagata, then came to the United States where he trained in the LA dojo under Katsuyori Shibata.
Royce Isaacs taking him down with a leg trip.
The famous NJPW LA dojo.
Love when to get into the amateur stuff like that, Control your opponent.
Narita really kind of long and lanky, isn't he? I mean, you can tell he's a young kid, only 3 years into the sport.
But I tell you what he does have already, just watching this short amount of time. Ren's got composure. He's not getting rattled. He's very smooth in what he's doing. He's not rushing. That's a good start. And he's feeling Royce Isaacs out. I like Royce too. He's having a headlock, trying to maintain control. Probably not a smart move to go against a guy that's got a little bit more weight on you, the shoulder tackle.
Wow,
Nice catch.
big catch that time by Isaacs. Narita sent back to the corner. Oh boy, the back elbow just
Take that with you all the way out.
straighten him up. Reversal, nice reversal done. Right, you're right in with them here. And Narita with a running elbow strike that time. And a rolling DDT, like maneuver 1, 2, and a 2 count. Well, Narita made a name for himself in 2019 in Japan's Young Lion Cup. Finished tied for second. Masachono, Jushin Liger got their springboard start in that tournament.
As Royce smart, not letting him get that arm under the chin.
Oh boy, face first to the ring rope.
Smart. Use the ring to your advantage, ladies and gentlemen. It's there.
One, two. You know, many of the stars in Japan, some of the Japanese wrestlers, all make that excursion to the U.S. for experience before they return home. Like Yuji Nagata did. I remember Yuji back in the 90s. And this is what Narita's trying to do here.
Yeah, it's kind of like going out and working your journeyman dude.
Sure.
You know, get the experience, the American style a little bit, because the Americans are going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier hitters. Learn some techniques and some styles, and then apply your craft, and go back home and make a big name for yourself.
Be part of the LA Dojo.
Nice Abadon shivers. He's sick of those. They were real good on Royce. Well done.
Tried like a spin wheel kick out of that. And picked up by Isaacs. 1, 2.
He covered good resilience on Ren to kick out of that.
I love seeing guys in their first singles match go against each other here on Elevation. I think it's kind of what the show's all about.
Absolutely. Easy word for me, sir. But it's definitely an opportunity for these guys to come out and experiment and try to find that groove. And I've said it many times, the key to be successful is reps. Nice. Like a scorpion death walk there.
Or, yeah, like a Texas cloverleaf almost.
Oh, there you go.
Doesn't have the legs through, but has.
That's the difference. Doesn't have the legs through.
Hands on the rope.
Oh, you've been doing this a while.
Many moons, my good friend.
Many moons.
Many moons. I've been doing this so long, I remember when you had hair. Whoa, forearm shot.
There we go. There's some of that Japanese style. They live for this trade-off style. They love to get in these brutal contests of will.
Down to one knee. Narita's in trouble here. Pounding away is Royce Isaacs. Royce Isaacs, who played college football and was a wrestler at Cornell College in Iowa. Not even the kick that time.
This explains a lot why Royce has a good amateur background we saw in the beginning. You know, that great belly to back takedown.
Big forearm shivers in the side of the head. Well, that's staggering Isaacs now. And a pickup.
Nice hip toss. Lock both arms.
Boom. Right on the trapezius that time. Picks him up.
Did y'all see that?
And puts him down. Got the cover too. No, he got out of it. Wow. Great
Did y'all
escape.
hear that?
There's
That's
a lot of toughness
point.
here. Royce is really bringing it to him. Right now, Royce doesn't need to get frustrated. You know, this is a big moment for his first singles debut on AEW.
It's a big moment for his first singles debut. It
Stick to
definitely
his
is.
A game. Boy, some more of that amateur wrestling. Stay focused.
Full Nelson here. Narita fighting out of it. Good go behind.
Good job on Narita. Got that elbow under the chin,
Yeah.
nice and deep.
Chin lock applied.
Putting that leverage back, putting enough weight where it's hard for Royce to move, get his breath.
He's got 62. Okay, pulling back. Now grapevines the legs.
Grapevine the leg.
Wow.
Great job.
How about that?
Donald stretch.
Big
Apply.
time, yeah, big time abdominal stretch. And Isaac's trying to
Power through it and get to the ropes.
Boy, pulled him away. Picks him up. There's his bridge front suplex, and he got out of it.
Ren's going back to the well again, you think?
Maybe so. There you go. One more time. 2, 3, beating.
You see Ren's face is on the mat? That's a bridge.
The winner of this match, Narita.
Good call, Paul. When his face is on the mat, that is a bridge, buddy. Here it is again with a great angle. How about that, Paul? What flexibility. Here it is again.
Wow. Huh? All the leverage is pinned right down across Royce's face and upper shoulders. Those blood saws to the chin made it hard for Royce to kick out. And there's your winner. Congratulations, Red Narita. Up next on Elevation, J.D. Drake, the blue-collar badass, versus Rocky Romero.
In my forward days, I was a king. But now I look forward to the future. As I send you crying down that road.
Patch wearing, nefariously daring, notorious, much more than glorious. Forever clotheslining like a minibus.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing 176 pounds, Rocky Azucar Romero.
Well, Paul, he may be making his AEW debut, but fans worldwide know of Rocky Romero, 8 times IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champ.
You know, that's what you gotta say is a guy that really needs no introduction.
Absolutely. Plenty of MMA and Lucha Libre experience.
From Shelby, North Carolina, weighing 301 pounds, J.D. Drake.
You know, I have to say this, Tony, but J.D. Drake calls himself the blue-collar badass, but he keeps wearing that shirt. I'm going to revoke his card to call himself a badass.
Well, maybe he's going to take it off. Well, I thought he was going to take it off, but no, I guess he got to show the chest hairs.
That's a rib on Ryan Nema's part, making him wear it. That thing should be burned.
There you go. And he is focused on Rocky Romero. Rocky Romero and Trent of Best Friends formed the Roppongi Vice Tag Team in 2015.
Roppongi Vice. Roppongi, great. I had a lot of fun in Roppongi.
2 years later, they split when Trent moved to New Japan's heavyweight division. And Romero currently wrestling for New Japan Strong.
Great shoulder tackle by J.D. Drake.
I think J.D. Drake is being very cautious with this.
He should be. He's dealing with a guy that's got legit 21 years of experience competing all over the world successfully. This is a guy you want to approach cautiously.
Boy, as you can tell, Romero will not back down here at all.
No. Strong fighting spirit.
Rocky Romero even has a victory. You ready for this? In 2001 over Excalibur. And not many people can say that.
Absolutely not.
And there you go.
That's impressive.
What else impressive here are the kicks by Romero. Romero flying through with a shoulder block now. And a great drop toe hold. Floats over into a side headlock. Boy, Rocky Romero, as versatile as they come in the wrestling ring.
Such a smart plan by Rocky Romero. He weakens J.D. Drake's base by attacking the knee, then goes up high when he's off balance, hits him with shoulder tackle, puts him on the ground.
Very well said.
Smart player.
And Drake, the blue-collar badass. Oh, take over a Hurricane Rana.
Well executed.
And look at the wingmen out on the outside here. Oh! Romero's going to do it again ahead of steam.
The forever clotheslines. They just go on forever. It's so J.D. Blake. So J.D.
He's all tied up in the ropes.
Tied up, I feel it.
Drake hits hard. And here comes Romero again. A tope suicide into the ropes.
This is where that experience comes in. So much in his arsenal.
It's great to see Rocky Romero here, I can tell you that.
Absolutely.
First time I've ever been able to call one of his matches.
Me too.
Yeah, and it's just, I've heard so much about him, seen his matches before, and just, this is great. But he really has his work cut out for him numbers-wise here, Paul, because of the wingmen over there, including the big Cesar Bononi.
Oh. Yeah, Romero's smart. He's keeping his distance. Keeps an eye on the enemy camp.
Roppongi Vice, they were the IWGP Junior Tag Team Champs 8 times.
Yeah, JD Drake right now is trying to get closer to his camp, recoup. He knows he's in trouble.
Chuck, of course, has gone on, or Trent, that is, has gone on to be one of the members of Best Friends, one of the great tag teams in all of AEW.
Got to give the people what they want.
Got to give the people what they want, making a name for themselves here. Oh!
Well, that was unorthodox and vicious. Blue collar badass earning his name back.
And JDN and Romero's in trouble here, guys.
He is in trouble. There's quite a size disadvantage for Romero right now. I mean, you're talking about a junior heavyweight that's in there with an extra heavyweight.
Absolutely.
A big solid chop by JD Drake.
And that's why, you know, we talked about 2 years later, the Roppongi Vice team split up because Trent went to the heavyweight division. And Trent has become a big-time star here in AEW and just shows how versatile he is as a tag team wrestler, Trent.
Absolutely. Nice solid forearm shivers in the side of the jaw.
Spinning neckbreaker that time by Drake and a cover 1-2. Only.
It's funny. You want to kind of pick on JD Drake sometimes for wearing the funny shirt, you know, but then he's really got a great, solid wrestling background. He knows his way around the ring. He understands psychology. He understands wrestling. Right there was a great example of how JD Drake can turn a situation to his advantage.
Yanking on the arm, the elbow. Drake with one off, throws it on the outside. This is danger now. Oh, look at this. He's using his trophy, or his Oscar, if you will, is the Hollywood Hug, into the midsection of Romero here.
Tony, look, I was in the Water Boy. I can tell you right now, that's no Oscar.
I'm with you, buddy. Oh!
That forearm elbow right across the chin. Boy, that will buzz your brain.
JD right now in charge thanks to the wingmen on the outside. And we're going to find out what Rocky Romero's made up here, man, here in AEW.
Whoa!
Back up against the middle rope.
Whoa!
Yeah, Romero's in a lot of trouble right now.
Drake is just
Well, let's call it what it is. JD Drake is a bully.
Yeah.
He's enjoying this right now. He's not trying to win the match. He's not trying to secure a pinfall over a legendary performer like Rocky Romero. He's just enjoying punishing. Now he's paying for it. Rocky Romero caught him right in the side of the ear. Big fancy boots of JD Drake's.
The pickup by Drake and a hard slam and a headbutt as well. Here's a cover and a hook of a far leg and a 2.
Well, that was a lot for Rocky Romero to kick out of. JD Drake putting all that weight across Rocky's chest. Getting your brain buzzed a little bit by those shots, the falling headbutt. It shows you how tough Rocky Romero is. And then the mug into the face. Completely disrespectful and unnecessary. Got a nice face full of turnbuckle for his troubles. Rocky Romero building a little momentum here.
Boy, he ran in with reckless abandon that time, and the Boy, the bully put him down, didn't he?
Yeah, that's probably right.
Sure did. It's just that size and weight advantage.
Oh,
I made
boy.
a career out of doing that.
Yeah, yes, sir, you did. And look at this. This is trouble for Romero. No, he moved out of the way.
And I can tell you, I never hit that move either.
Up on top, a tornado DDT from the top from Romero. What a great main event we've got on Elevation.
You know, Romero's out here all by himself. He's got to dig deep. Got to slay this giant beast, JD Drake. And also keep one eye on the entourage on the outside.
Absolutely, trying to chop the big guy down. And Drake holding his own, gets a wide vertical base, turns around, ducking is Romero. And again, working on the arm.
Right back to the arm. That's a veteran right there. You start somewhere, finish somewhere. Really working that arm over.
Well, Romero, man, he knows how to kick, doesn't he? Those kicks are finding their mark. Oh, that knife edge chop staggered Romero.
Yeah, JD Drake's feeling that.
Absolutely. And now the former 8-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion is in major trouble thanks to the blue-collar badass. Oh, no. There you sit. There's the working on the arm. That's what
it's all about.
That's
smart psychology. If you can cut off an opponent's limb and make it non-functional, that increases your odds. And that's what Rocky Romero needed to do to get the odds somewhat in his favor.
Romero over the top. Oh, he couldn't get out of the way of that one. Covers him 1, 2. Oh, Rocky Romero still in it.
Great guts on Rocky Romero.
And Peter Avalon and the Wingmen cannot believe what they're seeing. They are livid at ringside, and there's still something left in Romero.
You got a competitor of Rocky Romero's caliber. It's not going to be an easy night.
Oh, down on the arm again. He's relentless on that arm pull.
Veteran, 21 years experience, and that's why. You learn not to waste your energy on anything that's not working.
Top rope, Hurricane Rana takes him down.
Yeah, JD Drake's in a little bit of trouble here.
Drake trying to regain his balance on the outside, and Romero is having none of it.
Right back after that shoulder.
Big time main event here on Elevation. Shotgun drop kick from the middle turnbuckle. Sends him down. 1, 2, no!
That's that size and weight advantage. It's so much easier for JD Drake to switch and get his shoulders off the mat. Really, for Rocky Romero, he's got to work twice as hard on an opponent with this much size difference. With weight advantage, JD Drake has.
Drake just trying to pull himself up, whatever it takes, grabbing onto his opponent. Can Romero get him over?
That's a bold attempt.
Boy, that is a bold
surprised at this attempt.
You see Drake going down to one knee.
All he's got to do is drop those hips, and he's not going over. That's just physics.
Man, he's wearing that arm out. Oh, my God, he threw him in the air. Romero hit very hard. Drake ahead of steam. 1, 2, no! No, not yet. The face of Drake that time said it all, man.
You know, he really shot a lot of energy right there trying to get that done. And he wasn't successful. That really sucks the wind right out of you.
Big cannonball.
Cannonball? I look like a wrecking ball.
You're right. And here at 279 pounds, JD Drake is up.
So athletic. Missed the mark on that one.
Rocky back to the arm. Cradles him over. 1, 2, 3. Beats it.
Well done. Oh, my goodness.
Rocky wins it, but here come the Wingmen.
Yeah, we knew that was happening. Here's the entourage.
It's 4-on-1. And there's nowhere for Rocky Romero to go.
He's all alone out there.
Here comes.
No, he's not.
Here comes Trent.
There's Trent.
His longtime tag team partner.
Best friends is here.
Yes, and Roppongi Vice back together. Look at this. Best friends coming out. Trent and Rocky Romero back in the ring together for the first time in many years. How about this? To end Elevation.
This is such a sweet reunion right here.
And the Roppongi Vice theme music is playing.
You know, Rocky Romero's a rapper. He actually wrote and sings this song. That's talent.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Funky Vice. Together again tonight.
Absolutely. Stand there, man, because guess what?
You got to give them what they want, Tony.
Absolutely. Rocky, say what the hell's going on here?
Wait a minute. This is not even turning on them.
We don't do this at 9WGP. No, but you got to give the people what they want. Thank you very much. All right. What a program. Again, Elevation. Thank you very much for being with us. They got a boop as well. Paul White, for the entire crew. We'll join you tomorrow night on Dark and Wednesday on TNT on Dynamite.
Friday on TNT. It's the last Dynamite before Double or Nothing.
Hell is coming for you, Pinnacle!
And all bets are off with Hero's first defense of his TNT title. And Cody Rhodes and Anthony Ogogo face-to-face weigh-in. It's AEW on a special night. Friday Night Dynamite at 10 on TNT.
Oh, guess what? I'm getting out of here, folks. See you on Call of Duty today's the last day I'm streaming Call of Duty. I'm streaming it one more time. If I get slaughtered again, dude, I'm definitely not streaming it.